But let's get into the championship round. This is it. This is final four. We're here, and it's both one seeds and both 3 seeds. Now let's get into pick scores.
Before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to give a special shout out to today's sponsors, starting with Goldfine and Bowles, lawyers for the injured. Personal injury, workers' compensation, those are their 2 things, but any sort of legal advice, they're the people to call. Give them a phone call, 309-673-5144. Tell them we sent you, okay? And I'd also like to shout out SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video as well. Use promo code PlayBookSports on their website to get $20 off your first purchase of $30 or more. Let's get back to the video.
Addison, me and you are pretty much eliminated. I'm just going to throw that out there. I will say I am in third now. Woo. Addison, you got 1 point last week, buddy.
Hey, I only got 2, so I'm right there with you.
This is true, but you had a healthy lead, so you're still up there. So it goes Addison in 4th, I'm in second with third with 12, Colin in second with 17, Sage with a big week goes up 20 points. So Colin and Sage, this is really down to you two. First up is the AFC game. We've got AFC Championship game. Kansas City at Baltimore. Currently, the line is Baltimore -3.5. You know I'm a sucker for a good hook like that. There are a lot of interesting stats that point to both teams if you're into some of these things. There's the Josh Allen curse. This one I saw on, I don't remember, I just saw this graphic. I don't know if you guys saw it. But every team to beat Josh Allen in the playoffs lost the next week. Every single one. Not a single team has beaten Josh Allen and then won. 2019, Texans beat Josh Allen, lost to Kansas City the next week. 2020, Chiefs. Huh?
I think they're up 24-0 in that game and lost.
They were. 2020 Chiefs, they beat the Bills in the AFC Championship game, lost the Super Bowl. They Chiefs, again, beat the Bills in 21, that crazy game, lose to Cincinnati. Last year, lose to the Bengals. Bengals lose to the Chiefs. This year, lose to the Chiefs. Chiefs lose to the Ravens. I don't know. But also, Patrick Mahomes, 9-1-1 against the spread as an underdog. Straight up. 9-1-1. That is unbelievable. This one's way harder to call for me. This game is a coin flip because you've got the Super Bowl logo, right? It's gonna be Baltimore and San Francisco, but do they cover the 3.5? I think if I'm picking money line, it's Baltimore, and I would put everything I had on it. Baltimore's winning this football game. Sage, you're going to the Super Bowl, dude. It's happening. You guys are going to the Super Bowl. I'm scared of it. It's Mahomes and Reed. It's scary. They're inevitable. You always are going to see them. And Patrick Mahomes is going to do Patrick Mahomes things, but this Ravens team is just different. They're 11-0 against teams with a winning record. That's all I need to know. That's it. That's all I need to know. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm taking first here. I'm going Baltimore, and I'll put my 2 on it. I don't even give a confidence score, so it doesn't matter, I guess, but I'll throw a 2 on it for grins just to show I'm most confident in Baltimore to get this done. Even with the 3.5 hook, they are a different level of defense this year, and their offense is just as damn good. Give me Baltimore. Addison, what are your thoughts?
I agree that this is going to come down to the wire and the Super Bowl logo, man. And you saw the Canada graphic as well. Some news station up in Canada, they leaked that the Super Bowl matchup is Ravens and 49ers. Yep, and so it's confirmed because they had the halftime show people performing at that Super Bowl specifically. So definitely confirmed. But I'll go with the Chiefs plus the 3.5 because it'll be the toughest Ravens dub yet, and it'll come down to the wire. Justin Tucker making his big old kick. I just think, with the way the Chiefs offense has looked the last couple of weeks, they don't need – I mean, they're making the chunk plays, but they're being smart. They're running the football. Mahomes is making Mahomes decisions in the playoffs. Like, it's just another level with these guys. This is what they've been playing for all year. So I'm not even taking anything the last couple of weeks of the regular season. This is the Chiefs of old versus the Ravens of new. And I'm just going to go Chiefs plus the 3.5. And this is Final Jeopardy, so I'm putting all 15 or 10 of my points on it right now. I'm just kidding. I'll put my 2, sadly. Plus the 3.5, just coming down to the wire. AFC Championship game is going to be wicked, man. This is it for Lamar. Prove that you can own this AFC, and watch out. This could be yours for a little bit. I mean, you will be in the discussion immediately of the top 3. Allen's out. Lamar's all the way in. Got to be. And, man, yeah, it's just going to come down to the wire. Tucker kicking a game-winning field goal. Chiefs, give me that cover, though.
I like it. Sage, I'm going to come to you next since you're in first, and Colin needs to pick up the points or have a chance to pick up the points on you. So who are you taking? Why are you taking the Ravens? Tell me about it. Super excited to hear.
I am going to start with saying my 2 confidence score out of 2 is going to the Ravens right here. All right, we'll start off there. obviously there are so many narratives to fill right here against Lamar Jackson, against the Ravens. One thing pissed me off yesterday. On First Take, Stephen A. Smith, he goes, Patrick Mahomes has thrown for an average of 350 yards against Lamar Jackson. And I was like, when was Lamar coming off the edge? When was he covering Travis Kelce? When was Lamar doing this? You know, believe it or not, we have a very, very different defense now.
Oh yeah.
Back the last time they were playing, our offense is a lot different. In fact, here's our offense last time we played Patrick Mahomes, the game we won. Tyson Williams was our running back. Our backup running back, Devontae Freeman.
Stat.
Hollywood Brown, Sammy Watkins, and Devin Duvernay were our wide
a bunch
receivers.
of all pros to me.
Yeah, okay.
So only a few first ballot Hall of Famers.
Bingo.
No, they're being led by a first ballot Hall of Famer in Action Jackson. Right there. On top of that, this defense ain't nothing to sneeze at because at home, they are averaging 38 points. They're averaging 38 points. And the Texans, 34 points. Miami, 56. The Rams, 37. Bengals, 34. Browns, 31. Seattle, 37. Detroit, 37. Two of those are two of the top three defenses. So the Chiefs are going to have their hands full on defense too. We're not going to play like Josh Allen at all. We're not going to be airing it out. We're going to be doing every single thing we can. And on top of that, guess what? Marlon Humphrey and Mark Andrews are back next week. We're only getting better. We're only getting better.
Although I still really want to see Isaiah Likely carve out a piece of that offense still. He's been, like you said, he's been awesome for you guys. I want Mark Andrews back out there, but I don't know if I want it at the expense of Likely too. Like, let's just include him and add him into it. Take away from someone like Nelson Aguilar, please.
Hey, Nelly caught a tutty last week.
He did. I know he did. See, that's the most annoying thing is you guys are taking someone like Nelson Aguilar and Odell Beckham Jr. off of an ACL tear, didn't play a single game last year, and they're both having great seasons. And then Zay Flowers, I'm happy to pat myself on the back a little bit here. I said before the draft, Zay Flowers is the best receiver in this rookie class. That was before we knew about Puka Nacua, obviously. But Zay Flowers has been as advertised. He has been damn good for you guys. So
I've never been more excited about a team. Obviously, 2019, that was so far ago. And I was getting kind of, flashbacks coming into the game. I was like, oh no, what if it happens again? I'm feeling too good. If you look at any video of Roquan Smith in a press conference afterwards, he was saying, man, I don't care who comes to the bank next week. I don't care if it's my grandma. I don't care if it's my little cousins. They got to be dealt with.
Yeah, and they're going to
all the while wearing a fucking cowboy hat for the Texans coming to town, calling himself, I'm daddy. That's what he says.
I love it, man.
Yeah, he's something else, dude.
We're playing with a swagger, and I can't get enough of it.
I agree. Colin, your pick for this one.
Yeah, got to make up some ground, and I love that Sage is the other way here. Last year, I was all over the Chiefs, neutral field, don't care who they're playing, don't care where they're playing, give me the Chiefs this year. I'm the only one on the Bills, still my most confident score of the week on the Bills, think I'm going to look like a genius. I'm going to come up here and talk my talk this week, and Josh Allen and the Bills did what Josh Allen and the Bills do. In this game, I'm not making that mistake again. Listen, if you want to doubt Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, last year was the time to do it, and I didn't doubt him this year. Why did I start this year? I'm hopping back on the train. I'm hopping back on the wagon. Give me Mahomes. Give me Reid. Give me the 3.5 hook, and give me those Chiefs to cover, but lose on the road to the Baltimore Ravens.
3. Like Addison said, a Tucker game-winning field goal. Chiefs cover.
Or some nonsense here or there. Win by 2. Some safety in the game. Someone goes for 2, doesn't get it. Some weird stuff.
Now, are you putting your 2 on that, Colin?
Yeah, why not let it fly?
Let it fly. I love it. Alrighty, we're all betting our 2 on that one, so that's a big swing there. Me and Addison duking it out for last. Colin and Sage duking it out for first.